Welcome, Cancer to 12th House Tarot reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host, and this is a general reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising for the week of August 5 to 11, 2024. That's the introduction. Welcome back, folks. Glad to have you here. Welcome, first-timers. If this is your first time showing up, we do a past, present, and future spread. Obviously, my interpretation of what the cards mean, and they tell a nice little story sometimes, so stick around. And with clarifiers for each. Last week, the title was No Quick Decisions When It Comes to Your Money. There was an old song called Money Burns a Hole in My Pocket. That's all that I know. If that's the problem, sometimes that's a problem. Put it in the bank, babies. Save it. If you're making a plan, here's the deal. Here's the dealio, Cancer. Here's the dealio. If you have a dream without a plan, it's going to stay a dream. And then 5 years from now, you're going to be like, oh, I really wish I could blah, fill in the blank, travel Europe, find a bigger apartment, afford a car, afford a vacation, afford whatever, that pair of boots. I don't know what you do, what your thing is, what your shtick, what your jam. All I'm saying is that if you don't have a plan, you got to reverse engineer that shit. If you're like, I want to go to Europe and I want to spend 3 weeks there, well, it's going to cost you, do the math, $3,000. All right, how long will it take to get this job and doing all the things that I do to save up $3,000? That's how you do it. You want to get a new apartment, a bigger apartment, reverse engineer that. Here's plan. This is where I want to go. Let me see. How's this even? This is where I want to go. How do I get there? What do you do? How is that happening, kids? But if you're just sitting here in the pipe dream, that's where you'll remain. Now, a plan then without discipline, you're probably setting yourself up for failure. So you have to have discipline around your plan, i.e., I want to get in better shape. So some people were like, I'll go to the gym 7 days a week. No, it's not realistic to go from 0 to 100. So maybe you go twice a week for a half an hour each day. And as you build upon that, then it's a half an hour 3 times a week. Then it's an hour 3 times a week. Or maybe a half an hour 4 times a week. Figure it out. But there is an equation for everything. You just got to figure out which one it is and how it's going to work for you. Because you're the constant. Everything else is the variable. You're the constant. So if you have to change a pattern, behavior, or belief, then you need to do that, my friend. If you have to change a pattern, a behavior, or a belief, you need to do that in order to then expand your reality, your world, your universe. Wow. All right, 3.5 minutes in and you're getting lectured. I'm just dropping some sage advice onto you, babies. Don't you fret about it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All that good stuff. So here we go. We're going to just mix them up a little bit, shuffle one more time, cut the deck, do our past, present, and future with clarifiers. Whoa. Kids, that was the Fool that jumped out, just so you know. Let's see what happens with all of this. All right. We're here. Ooh, we're here. We're there. We're there. Nothing up this sleeve, nothing up that sleeve. All right. Here we go, Cancer. We're starting out with the Knight of Pentacles. So we have everything that we need. We're ready to go. We're just not moving. This is the only night that the horse is standing still. He's looking out into the distance, packed up, ready to go, ready for the marching orders. Sitting in this present moment with joy, happiness, abundance, glee. But why are we taking this burden with us? Why are we taking all of this hardship and all of these wands with us? Only time will tell. Let's see how, these are chapters, the titles of the chapters. Now we got to get to the meat of the story. So let's go to the Knight of Pentacles and see what the 3 cards are here. So we have the Knight of Swords. We could actually physically look at this like somebody going backwards. Do you see how he's facing the opposite direction? He could be, where are we running to, kids? Because with the sword, with the sword, it's double-edged. So you can have ideas and brainstorming and networking, or you can have conflict and opposition. So maybe one of the two have brought you to this Knight of Pentacles and you're ready to go off on your next adventure. Let's see what else we have here. 10 of Pentacles. So this is abundance and prosperity. So which makes me feel like leaning then towards, with this Knight of Wands, to the opportunity, right? To the brainstorming, the networking. Wow. And then you have the Ace of Swords, a new beginning. And here you are at the new beginning. You are ready to go. The swords are an intellectual sword. They're thinking, they're the mind, they're air. So you, Cancer, are water. So this could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra in your life as well. Maybe helping you out, maybe supporting you as you do this, because this is a big, heavy card in that regard, into like getting stuff done and moving forward. You know, swift motion. We go over here to the Nine of Cups. Let's see what else we have. We have the Six of Cups. So the happiness is continuing. Something is getting you, and we're going into happiness here. We have the Devil. Isn't that just a freaking thrill to have Devil amongst all this happiness? And then the Queen of Swords. So we'll get to that. Now, the Devil does not necessarily mean something evil. It could represent a Capricorn in your life. Maybe you are in your joy and your fun and what have you with a Capricorn. Possibly. That could be a thing. Subsequently, also, it could be confusion or deceit. So with this 10 of Wands over here, it causes some concern to have this potentially, quote, negative card amongst the joy and happiness. Like, you know, someone raining on your parade. If that's the case, kick them to the curb, babes. Kick them to the curb. You don't need naysayers. It's one thing if you're doing something in your life and a friend points out a pitfall or a thing of like, heads up, I see you doing this pattern. You might want to reconsider. Blah. That's one thing, right? That's valid information, valid advice. It's not someone coming from a jealous, envious space that says, why are you going to do that? Don't you want to spend time with me? Okay? Oh my God. So this Queen of Swords then is taking you higher. She has intelligence, a clear perspective on things, and she is alone in this. So if you do need to cut somebody off, go for it. It's okay to do it. To just, God, for your peace of mind, for your sanity, for your own tranquility, for your own movement forward. Cut the dead weight, kids, because I feel like, if that's the case, if you had been in joy and happiness and someone is raining on your parade, and would you be better off alone without them? Because I feel like this is now making sense in regards to this storyline unfolding. What burdens are you carrying? Are you carrying your own? Are you carrying somebody else's? Icky, 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 icky. Done with that. Like, I'm too old to do that crap anymore. So wherever you are on your timeline of life, depending on your age, sometimes the younger you are, the more inclined you are to do this, enabling and codependency. If you have not gotten through your enabling and codependency technique or tendencies, time to do that, friends. Time to do that. Let's see what else we have. We do have Judgment. So there is a new day dawning. There is a new beginning happening. There is a rebirth that's going to happen. So hopefully you've laid down these wands. Let's see. Well, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is following your intuition, following your heart space. She is also just has this emotional maturity, which I feel like is a step away from this Devil. Having emotional maturity. Like, if the people you're standing around cannot keep up with you in that regard, adios, muchacho. And then you have the Magician. So there's something happening here, friends. Something is happening. Couple of things. If this 10 of Wands burden is yours, put it down. Someone else's, put it down. You get to, in this new way of intuition and rebirth, design and create the reality that you want. Can you please do that? Can you design and create the reality you want? Can you do it without people that drag you down and keep you from playing and keep you playing small? And maybe keep you from being the best version of yourself. Who are you? Have your morals, ethics, and scruples been compromised because of this person? I don't know. Those are just things that keep coming up. We have the sun. So the sun is on your side, babies. The sun is on your side. There is victory. There is love. There is abundance. There's prosperity. There's all this goodness coming to you. So radiance, right? Like this new dawn, this new day. It's up to you on how you want, if you want this, and if you're willing to move forward to it. So there was a lot of information in this. Any relationship, work, family, friends, partner, lover, a stranger at the grocery store. It's all about boundaries. It's all about codependency, enabling, and boundaries. And I cannot stress that enough. If everybody just got that pamphlet when they were like old enough to read, like making sure that they weren't doing weird things that acquiesced to their dreams, and just if they're just bending over for someone else's happiness and be like, oh, you can just have whatever, I don't need it, or blah blah blah. Like, I think things would be a lot different for a lot of people. That all being said, I believe that you have the potential to move forward into great things. It's up to you, and if you're going to rise above and do that or not. Hopefully this is just a Capricorn and not somebody raining on your parade. All right. I'm here every week. Try the meatloaf. Consider liking and subscribing. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself. All right, my friends. I'll be back next week. You take care of yourself, Cancer, and I'll see you then.